G'day, John.
Yeah.
How are you?
Fantastic.
That's good.
Congratulations.
Do you like this stuff?
Yeah, the model.
That's terrible.
It's under control, mate.
It's 10 years. You get it after long service.
Lachlan runs the Blockwater Alliance. And John Vida, who's a project manager for the dam, the ECD. Might have been
G'day.
there.
Yeah. We met before.
Yeah, I think last
we
time you were
did.
out here, yeah.
Yeah.
And Kel Helmets, the superintendent for the
G'day.
whole
Yeah,
place.
we definitely
So
met
he's,
last
he's
time.
the guy who keeps.
I reckon the Cotter's always been a special place for me, so lots of memories down here as a child playing along the river, and also having that sort of really fun walk where you could walk up and have a look at the dam, the old dam. So, you know, a lot of time was spent here, I think, for lots of families in the 70s growing up here, and also as you got older doing a bit of time down at the Cotter camping ground too. So it's a really special place in my memory, and coming and seeing how it's been transformed, but how it's been transformed sensitively with its local environment is a real positive, I think.
So obviously we've got a new Chief Minister in the ACT, and it's important that as ACTEW's major shareholder that she's up to speed with what ACTEW are doing, and this is a fairly significant project for the things that ACTEW are doing at the moment. So it's important that she comes out and has a look.
Met before, Ray, in the face of the ECD, when Mark's not around, heating the roof and all sorts.
John and Kel and Brandon, I think, are going to give you an explanation of what's going on up there. But first up, just for those, because we're going into the real construction side of the site, Keith is the safety officer, I thought should just give us a bit of a rundown on what to do, what not to do.
So morning everyone, welcome Chief Minister. Essentially our plan is to travel in by car into the car park area where we're going to then walk onto the site. Now you're going to get a rocky outcrop as we go in on the walkways. It's just basically for all of us to try and stick together. I mean that's the essential thing about getting in there today. We've all got our PPE on in terms of our boots and our high vis, etc. We'll have excavators in there that will be operating. There'll be potentially some dental concrete work still carrying on. In the back corner there, we just started placing concrete today. We're 9 metres below that.
Yeah.
So that's the fault that we found. That we sort of stumbled across that on Friday. So it's taken us a week to get to the bottom of that. And now we're going to have to work our way along the toe on that far side and see how far
I think
it goes.
the opportunity today was really to just see the magnitude of the work that's been performed by, you know, hundreds of people here, you know, building up Canberra's water security. It's a massive project, and it's not till you stand right in the middle of it that I think you get a real grasp of just how big it is.
You get a very different perspective standing right down there on the coalface than you do standing from afar. So to get a true understanding of what's going on, you need to be right in the thick of the action.
I mean, we really have, despite some little issues still to be resolved, we've got to the bottom of the excavation. And that means we're going to go up. And so that was what today was about, the signal with her presence, the fact that it's almost half time in the dam process and the dam building process, and I think she enjoyed that, and I think she realised the significance of it.
Very, very close. Particularly from a safety point of view, that was always our risk profile, working at heights.
Well, as you may know, I've just been elected the member for Ginninderra in the ACT Legislative Assembly. The election was held on Monday, the declaration of polls was on Wednesday, and I started work yesterday morning. And here I am here today, looking at your very big hole in the ground. I mean, you're going to build a 90-metre high dam wall. That's very impressive.
She was asking me as we walked out, what are you going to do with the precinct? And she was so happy that we said, well, it's going to be what you remembered it to be. It's going to be what Canberrans remember Cotter to be. The place you really want to come to for an occasion.
This has always been, I think, the community's area. It's been a gathering place for many, many years, and, you know, whilst the playground's off limits at the moment, it won't be forever. But, you know, I think it was a very important part of the project to get the walking trail and the sort of observation area in place so that people could actually come and see how, you know, a dam being constructed. Great for children, and I think it's been really popular with schools to come out. You don't get this opportunity very often.
The Cotter precinct's very special to Canberrans because people say, we're going to go and have a picnic up the Cotter. You didn't need to know any more explanation. You knew where they were going to go and you knew what they were going to do. And we're just so lucky that the avenue of trees was spared when the bushfire came through.
Rejuvenating this place and bringing it back to what it's going to be is, I think, is only minorly secondary to the actual dam construction. We've got a wonderful dam, and it's given us a great excuse to bring back a very important part of Canberra. And the Katy Gallagher story is a regular, recurring theme of people coming out here. I remember this place.